that was like his, like his signature or whatever that he left.
That's expensive.
It's fucking disgusting.
Well, yeah, it's disgusting.
It's just like your calling card is to shove a fucking vodka bottle in someone's head, you psycho.
Ugh.
That's my.
How do you come up with
that's
that?
my educated breakdown.
Opinion. That's your scientific analysis.
Simple botany.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I say jokingly a lot, like I'm no botanist. And one of my friends actually texted me recently, and it was in one of the Alien episode or something.
You say it every few episodes.
I said it, and she didn't take it as a joke. And she texted me and she goes, "You know botany is plants, right?" And I was like, "Yes." And she goes, "Well, you keep bringing up botany like you," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm just kidding." But she was like concerned, and she was like, "You're making yourself sound dumb, bitch. Stop bringing up botany. It's plants."
You're like, my defense is I am dumb, bitch.
Thanks for looking out for me.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
So that's what he would do with elderly men. When he was attacking women and the one child that they think he killed, he would attack them from behind, taking them by surprise, bringing them into the woods and killing them. So around this time, the woods around Bitsevsky Park became known as the hunting ground for a man they called the Maniac.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, people were disappearing one after the other, all from the park. Later, some were found in the woods. They were hidden behind the tall birch trees close to the park, far enough that they wouldn't be seen easily. By the spring of 2006, close to 50 people had gone missing in this small area, some never to be found, never to be seen again.
Wow.
The Maniac, as he was dubbed, was discussed and put fear in everyone all over Moscow.
He was discussed and disgusting.
Yes. The entire city was in fear of a monster lurking around the park to grab people, a monster who preyed on the weak. Because that's what he did.
Yeah.
Elderly, homeless men, women, and children. Alexander, during the day, was just a quiet man who spent his time working at a grocery store, making small talk with customers, which it's always things like this. Because when we talk about serial killers, when I think of like Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer or Gacy, you don't fucking think about them having a day job at like a grocery store.
Well, no, and people liking them and them being kind to people sometimes. And them being
them
like
just
a normal
making
person.
small talk and selling you some oranges.
Yeah, selling you some roses.
Think about that next time you go to the grocery store. Think about that.
Let's play a game called What If That Person's a Serial Killer?
I play that game everywhere I go.
Yes.
Trust no one. That's my life rule.
Trust no one.
I don't even trust Sarah.
True.
You think I trust the person sitting across from me?
Yeah. She's
close to the door. Shit. But for real, don't trust anyone. His coworker said he was quiet, a little strange, but no one saw him as dangerous.
But that's the thing, is they're always quiet, a little weird, but seem innocent. That's always the thing. That's the new
That's why I'm loud.
Because you don't want to be caught.
I don't want to be seen as...
Oh.
I don't want to be caught.
The secret's out.
Anyway, until he lured one of them into the woods. He asked one of his female coworkers if she would like to go on a walk with him through the park to visit his dog's grave with him.
What? And she'd be like, "What dog did your dog just die?" And he's like, "I was 6." And she's like, excuse me?
Listen, if a guy on Tinder was like, "Hey, you're cute. Would you like to go on a walk through the woods to look at my dog's grave?"
Where they
I'd
keep
be like,
finding the bodies?
911.
Be like, "Yes, my phone number is 911.
Yeah, my phone number is 911.
Call me."
She was, of course, mildly suspicious because of everything that had been happening. She thought it was weird, but unfortunately not weird enough that she said no, but at least weird enough that she let her son know where she was going and with who, and she gave her son Alexander's phone number. The woman, Larissa Kulagina, at some point while they were in the woods, this part it's not graphic, but it's super sad. I hate when we know about the victim's last moments because it's just heartbreaking.
Well, you can really visualize it, and it's hard to think about.
And this is all Alexander talking later. Obviously, he was caught, and I'll get to that. But apparently when they were out there, Larissa at some point figured out that Alexander was the maniac. He said that she fell to the ground sobbing, and he said that he just wondered how she figured it out because he hadn't done anything weird yet. But he said something clicked.
When you know. Sometimes intuition's strong.
Yeah. In court, he said she asked, "Are you going to kill me?" And with a smirk, he told her yes. Which,
ew.
Fucking, yeah. Larissa didn't, she obviously didn't make it. He killed her. So Larissa's son reported her missing to the police the next day, and he gave them Alexander's information. So police immediately started investigating. They were quickly able to find the two of them together on a subway camera, which was enough for them to go and arrest Alexander.
Good.
After his arrest, quote by me, this is a quote that I wrote, creepy McFucking creepy psycho immediately and happily confessed all of his crimes. He handed over his diary to the police where he had written about his crimes, and he showed them his most prized possession, his chessboard, where he kept track of all his victims. Now, not by name, which I wish he had, but he had this chessboard and he would cross out the squares, like fill them in when he killed people.
Ew.
He wanted to fill in the whole board. Out of 64 squares that are on a chessboard, he had 61 of them filled in. And Alexander, he actually, for this motherfucker, told police that he was disappointed he wasn't able to fill in all of the squares.
Oh, good. You don't get to do that.
When he first started confessing, and even though they had that, he told police he'd killed 48 people. Then he said 49. Then he said, okay, it was 61. Like the chessboard is accurate. Then later he said he wasn't sure. It was so high he lost count. He wasn't sure if he marked them all on the chessboard. He said that he had planned on stopping when he filled in the chessboard, but then he later took that back and said, nah, I would have killed forever.
We heard
I would have just kept killing forever.
We heard his quote in the beginning.
Yeah.
Murder like food, he said.
Yeah. In October 2007, after a very short trial, during which he was kept in a glass box, which the picture's creepy, like in the courtroom, he was kept behind a glass box.
Ugh.
Which is, he was convicted of 49 murders and 3 attempted murders. This is higher than Jeffrey Dahmer, Jack the Ripper, and Son of Sam combined.
Oh, checkmate.
To put it in.
Get it?
Yeah. That was good, but yeah.
Maybe not their best timing.
But Alexander wasn't satisfied with his conviction. Not in the way you'd think. He actually asked the court to increase the victim count by 11 and charge him with 60 murders because he wanted to be sure to top Andre and other serious. He wanted to win.
No, we won't do that.
He was given a life sentence, and immediately they said your first 15 years will be spent in solitary.
Oh,
like you bitch.
Oh, that's brutal.
He gets the never let the bitch out stamp. Keep him in a glass box forever. In 2008, which this doesn't sound like that long ago, but I was still in high school.
It's not that long ago. I guess it was.
It's over 10 years.
Ew.
He gave reporters an exclusive interview, and here are some things he said. This is what he has to say about human life. Oh. Quote, human life is not too... This isn't funny, but it makes no sense. Human life is not too long. It is cheaper than a sausage. But this part's graphic.
Well, it's not, though. Have you paid for children?
So this is in the same quote. My lawyer, I would cut him open like a fish. Oh. I would have killed him like an insect, and I would receive much pleasure from the process. I would cut him up and make belts out of his flesh. But as far as remembering everyone I killed, who and when and where, that I don't remember. I don't even care to remember. I know it sounded like I read that nonchalantly, but you guys have to remember that when we research and we go through all the emotions in our head and the anger...
She's already processed that.
Not that this is something you can process, but like, I'm just getting it out for you people. What are you complaining about? Are you complaining about the way I say it?
I like that you assume they're at home, like listening to this and complaining.
He also said, quote, no, I do not regret it. So much strength and time spent. Repent? I do not repent. This is again a dull formality. It will not change my sentence. Since I was young, I dreamed, and it all turned out the way I wanted to.
Ew.
He said that killing people made him feel like a god and like their dad. Fucking psycho.
Ew.
Now, I want to tell you one more thing to add to the creepiness. This is a little cherry on top.
Okay.
On a cake that's moldy and disgusting. Okay. And the cherry is vodka soaked and on fire.
Okay.
In 2014, a Russian woman, only known as Natalia, don't know her whole name, had been communicating to Alexander in prison. She accepted his marriage proposal. She says it is love at first sight. They met. I don't know how they met. I think she had heard of him and started writing letters, and they exchanged letters, and she immediately fell in love with him. So they are engaged. She calls him her husband, but I don't think they're married legally. The Russian prison system eventually barred the two from communicating any longer, but she said she's still in love with her groom. Oh, and she works in a children's shop in Siberia. Yeah.
Love at first sight? No. I guess love at first right, but okay. I don't even know how to follow that up with.
I know. That's a creepy story of Alex. Not even creepy is not even a strong enough word.
No.
I don't know how I'd never heard of that. Maybe because I was busy in high school.
It's very Silence of the Lambs-y.
Yeah, like it did.
Yeah,
and
the way he talked and like, I don't care. I don't, he's so just like, you said you're reading it in a nonchalant way, but he was speaking in a nonchalant way.
Yeah,
like,
it literally, when you're sitting in class and they're like, oh, Caitlin, it's your turn to read and you have to read the paragraph. That's what reading that feels like. It's just some paragraph written kind of well in a book. Like, repent. I do not repent. Like, I'm reading for lines for a fucking play.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird.
When I found this case, I was like, what?
That is terrible. And yeah. Jeez.
Get a beer. This is terrible. Get a beer.
Get a beer. Okay. I do want to take this moment to share with everybody. We're nearing the end of days. To sign up for the luminol ball.
Okay, I just got really sweaty. Oh my God, my pits started flowing.
There's a river in here.
What does Sarah know that I don't?
Yeah, the luminol ball. If you haven't signed up, you need to go ahead and do that. Go to our Instagram page at luminolpod. Click on the link in profile and you will find it there. You need to reserve your seat in order to sign up. There will be prizes, giveaways, fun best of the ball contest. It's really fun. All the money goes to the National Domestic Violence Hotline. So please check it out there and sign up before it's too late.
And just to clarify on the best of ball, I know we've said this, but we don't want no pressure. It's not going to be ball gowns.
The most Oscar outfit, Met Gala.
Wear what you fucking feel good in, except your birthday suit. I hope everyone feels good in their birthday suit, but that is not appropriate for this situation. You can wear an outfit made out of tinfoil. You can wear pajamas. You could wear a ball gown or a tux or a flamingo costume or other items of clothing.
A lobster outfit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Wear what? Do that.
Yeah. And we will
judge
you.
Wear whatever you feel good in, and then we'll judge you.
We'll judge you, and we will tell you how good you should feel. I'm just kidding.
So anyway, if you want to win true crime prizes, all raffle tickets are $2 each. You can buy as many as you want. We already have some great donations, and we're matching up to $100. We're almost there. So,
I know. Yeah. You guys, we're already almost there.
Yeah. So we're really excited to donate that money to the National Domestic Violence Hotline, who really needs that right now, so they can have people on staff to answer those important calls from people going through really painful moments in their lives. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next story, and it's mine. And I picked this for my darling friend, Megan. If you like books, you should go check out her blog. It's called Bookish Bird. It's really cute. You can check it out. And she was also a guest on an episode before.
The Library Heist
episode, which was a Patreon exclusive, but we did release that as a gift to the public. So I'll tell you my case in a moment, but first I'll explain the beer.
From the not napping, but the sleepy whale.
He's not sleeping. He's just sleepy.
You guys should really hire me as your marketing professor.
Your marketing professor?
Your marketing professor.
I said barketing. Bark, bark. That's for pet stores.
Whales don't bark, you dumbass.
They might.
That could be your tagline.
We are having the Almanac. Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's Almanac Beer Company. I did the exact same thing Caitlin did. I called the name the
Is it hot in here or am I just sweaty?
Probably both. You're usually sweaty and it's a little warm. Don't look at me like you are the one who told me that. This is the True Kolsch. It is a German Kolsch style ale from Almanac Beer Company in Alameda, California. The label is super fun. It has beautiful, almost looks like tattoo calligraphy or something.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah, and all blues and shiny metallics. And it's awesome. It says, this German Kolsch-style ale is a crisp, light, and unfussy beer that makes enjoying food and friends just a little more wonderbar. It says wonderbar.
This episode was brought to you by drunks in California who make beer.
And drunks in Phoenix who talk.
And drink, obviously.
Oh, it always gets in my face.
That's Sarah's sneaky way of trying the beer first. Cheers.
Sante.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It kind of tastes like nothing, but I also like it. The taste is a lot more subtle than the beer we just had.
We should have started with the Kolsch and ended with the Hef.
But it's very caramely, and I like that. It's not sweet, but it has like a very caramely kind of toasted taste.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has more flavor than like a Bud Light.
Oh yeah, I would drink this at any time. It's really nice.
Okay, if you or any of your loved ones suffer from the desire to drink Bud Light, you are now prescribed Kolsch.
Yeah.
Get a Kolsch.
Do a step up.
If your dad only drinks Bud Light, get him some Kolsches for his next birthday.
Yeah.
Step up his game.
Yeah, he'll look really cool. He'll be the coolest dad on the block.
Yeah, with his